Hi Joy Pals, my name is Afro Flower, and here's the first video in my Clay Diaries series where I share with you my process of creating joy through my clay critters, trinkets, and accessories, all for my bedroom. Here's a little bit of my process of creating my Forest Critter Trinket bowl. Well, that's what it turned into. Originally, I didn't have a clue as to what I was making. I was playing around with how recycling my sister's cans of cat food would look like, so now I can rub in her face that putting all those cans in my luggage wasn't a silly idea. Well, it was silly, but it turned out great. These videos are actually a compilation of my Instagram stories and reels that I've shared when making this critter bowl. My Instagram is afroflower with 2 R's. And I can only capture a few moments of my process since I was filming on my phone one-handed, so the video is going to switch to vertical. Here's my finished critter bowl, and let me share with you how I got here. I actually sprained my hand a couple days ago, and my predominant hand too, so it kind of hurts. And I don't know how clay will work with like a metal can. This is a recycled cat food container I took from my sister's house. I don't know how to do, like, will the clay get messed up inside of this? Will it corrode? Will it rust? Like, I don't know. All right, so magnet test is pretty good. Ooh, cool. Well, now what? I'm wrapping the can in foil. No particular reason why, just trying things out. Hashtag that one episode in SpongeBob. All right, magnets on the back of this, and yeah, it works. I had to glue it down, but it's good so far. So I'm covering it, this thing with clay. I'm using a different clay, just use all up the rest of it. Just winging it, just to get back in the habit of just making clay stuff and little cute things. And we'll see what I come up with. And now I'm just smoothing this all down. Really just winging it and just doing what feels right. I'm adding ears to this little bowl I made. See that? So it's like gonna be a little elf or something. So I'm trying to figure out how it works on paper before I make it into a foil mold and put clay around it. I'm actually running out of this clay, so we'll see how far I get. All right, the paper is stuck a little bit and looks really nice. I can definitely see the potential. I'm gonna keep working on it and probably add the ears today. I forgot to label my clay bags because I thought I would remember them, so I have to open up a new bag of clay and figure out which one's which. This one might be this one, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, I have no video set up. I'm doing this with my phone and my hand. It's great. But I am cutting out the ear shape, and hopefully this will just turn into something. So I've cut out both ear shapes. I'm just closing the foil inside, as you can kind of tell. I'm gonna smooth it out. And hindsight, probably should have cut like 4 of these, but you know, it's all a journey of creation. Right, and we got from this to this to this. I think it looks pretty nice. All right, I have 2 ears done, and now it's time to figure out how to attach them. I thought that the top doesn't need to be scored, and I did, so I have to fix that. Just squishing it in, and look at that. So I am scoring where I'm going to place the ears, and hope that it works for the best. I can't go too deep because I do have foil in a can as a base, but this is all a learning process as I'm figuring out how to make my clay creatures. Look, it actually worked. It's staying on, and I meant to put earring hole in it because I want to add jewelry to my clay, but so far, look at it. It's like, oh, look. Use this random long wire I have to poke earring holes in it, and hopefully it works. All right, 1 ear down, the second one to go. Another piece of clay to bind the ear together. I'm going to smooth it out so it actually is nice and smooth and hopefully doesn't come loose. My method right now is I'm smoothing in the clay that I binded the pieces together, and I'm going to just keep on doing that. Doing this one hand is pretty difficult, so let me put my camera down. Here we have the base of this little creature. I want it to be a forest creature, not like an elf or a goblin, but something different, something that's mine. And now I wrapped up my little creature bowl into plastic bag so it doesn't dry out while I'm doing some sketches. I first started clay, I think 2 months ago, or maybe like a month and some change ago. I had made this little creature bowl. It stands up. It had, I guess, earring holes, but that didn't work out at all. So I guess I'm making a second version as I've been doing some clay for a couple more months, and let's see how it works. Here is my little critter dish bowl in its natural habitat outside in the woods, maybe causing some mischief, maybe helping a weary traveler. Here I am trying to sketch out my critter dish bowl. Many times I'll just make the clay piece first and then sketch, but which I'm doing now. And I'm always starting with shapes just to figure out how something looks. Let's give it a nose, because who doesn't love noses? Little cute little mouth. And some eyes to start with. I don't know. Maybe it's like a little leaf character creature. And I don't like the eyes, but you know, there's the idea. Here are my sketches so far with my little critter dish. So far, I like the character of like the nose with the heart, the whiskers, the earrings, the leaf details, the kind of quaint, calm look on the face. I like this. This is okay, but I think a sleeping critter in a forest is really cute. I'm keeping my sketchbook open so I can refer back to my sketches so I know what I'm doing. This is probably too big, but you know, I like hearts. As suspected, the eyes and the nose are way too big. I need to make them smaller. My favorite thing about clay is just literally forming your art with your hands and right in front of you. I just slap these on and I actually like this. I don't know if I really like it enough to leave it there, of course, to clean up more, but so far I think it's like coming to life. What do you think? I like the nose, but the eyes, I'm just not feeling it. I'm trying to replicate these like calming, like sleepy ones, and it just isn't working. I might just paint it. I don't know, cause like I like the texture of like, you can feel it. The other eye just fell off, but I think I like dramatic proportions, cause now I'm feeling this. The sketch looks really cute, nice, small and quaint, but the actual real life artwork, I like how big it is. I like this. And I have smoothed over the nose. My hands are dirty. It's starting to dry because it's been out for so long. But look at it, it's a little heart. And now I'm gonna finish up with the eyes. And I'm just using my little clay tools to form the eyes. There we go. Boop. Sure, there's a much better way to put the eyes on, but I'm doing it this way. Looks kind of weird, but turns into this. Look at what I've created by my hands and my creativity. It's so cute and it's mine. I'm showing it for all the world to see. Maybe hard to tell, but it's starting to dry. This little critter will soon be painted and colored and given a name and a full story. First time I made a creature bowl, I forgot to add the legs. Actually, I decided to add legs after it dried days later, so it looks really bad. This time, I'm adding the legs while it's a little bit dry, but not fully, because I also forgot. And I'm going to attach them now instead of days later. Alright, so I put the feet on. It's not super dry, so I have to re-wet it still. Hopefully it works out, because I want it to stand up, be cute. Attach the feet so far, and it does this. Now I have to make them fit so it doesn't actually like come off and fall over. Try to turn these feet into a heart shape, but I'm not pushing my luck today. But it mostly stands. Mostly because I feel like it's gonna fall over, but it looks really good at this time. Okay, so I have the feet attached. I wanted to make them heart shaped, but that didn't work out too well. Either way, I'm happy with what I got so far, and now it's time for it to dry. I think one trick with air dry clay or clay in general is to let your pieces dry a little bit, then add more details, because now look, these little heart hooves look so cute. Let me put it back down and keep drying. Look at my child's beautiful little heart hooves. And yes, they stand. This is my beautiful child. I made my own 2 hands, 2 brain cells, and somehow it turned into this. And to wrap it up, here's a quick photo recap of my process. Oh, and comment a bedroom emoji if you make art where you sleep, in your living room, kitchen, or any other unconventional workspaces. I want to see who else is in the club. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to sharing more of my cute and colorful art, animations, and clay critters and trinkets with you. You can subscribe here on my channel, Afro Flower Studio, and follow me on social media as Afro Flower, sometimes with 2 R's at the end in most places. I'm the most active on my Instagram and TikTok, but I'm working on sharing more of my clay art, animations, and videos here. I hope this video gives you a little bit of joy as making this art gave me. I'm Afro Flower, and I'll see you creatives later. Thank you for watching.